back to another episode of Meet the YouTuber. Today, I have a special treat for you. A very fun channel with a dynamic duo who is a blast to follow and to watch. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I will check back in with everybody at the end of this video.
Good afternoon, Alone.
Hey, this is Adam.
And Phyllis.
From Alaska Cut the Cord. It's a balmy -12 today. That's pretty awesome. But at least it's not raining.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what happens when it rains too much up in the pass and there's nowhere for the water to go. And what happened here is the Willow River actually overflowed its banks, and this is what we're dealing with. Here at Alaska Cut the Cord, our channel is not just about one thing. To me anyway, it's about the whole Alaska experience. It's not just our cabin or just hunting or just fishing. It's a lot of how-to because I do a lot of different things. We're going to go through this, we're going to do a tune-up, we're going to fix the throttle cable, and we're going to replace the front wheel bearings today, and hopefully that's all that we find.
It's our everyday, daily, just what we're doing and some of the challenges. Good stuff that happens too. Hi, welcome to Alaska Cut the Cord Beauty Edition. Sometimes you start feeling kinda itchy and you just want to feel pretty. Yeah, the moose don't care, the sled dogs don't care, but we care, right? Yeah. And I'm going to teach you how I do my makeup for the moose and the dogs. And make sure you cover your eyebrows well. Oh, so relaxing. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. We are going to apply blush so it looks like we're sun-kissed down our teeth and our cheeks and in our nostril.
We have plenty of challenges.
We have plenty of good stuff.
We do. We do. But it was a tough year this year with 18 feet of rain right after we had 8 feet of snow. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully we get 45 below for like a month now. That would be perfect.
Well, we just got, oh, is it 15?
Yeah.
15, 18 below.
We have been in Alaska for about a year and a half.
Yep, we landed last June 2021.
Yeah. And we have been there since then, and hey, we have not been back to the lower 48 since we got here. Right?
Right. That's gonna change in a couple weeks for me.
For you, yeah. Why did we choose this life? Randomly, to be honest with you, we were watching Alaska TV shows back in Wisconsin, and I just had the harebrained idea. I'm like, let's move to Alaska. We can do that.
And we can.
And our son didn't really agree. I mean, he's 14 at the time, but that's what we decided to do, and we made it our absolute goal in life to get here.
Yes. Sometimes I think we're still a little crazy.
Yeah.
My family, I guess, just they weren't surprised at all. Knowing Adam and I, they weren't surprised at all. They just, oh, okay, well.
This is the kind of thing we would do.
Yeah.
Your family thought it was great, you should go, and your friends all absolutely didn't want you to go.
Right. It made them sad.
Huh, that's weird. I guess my family, I'm not particularly close to a whole lot of people on my side, but they all thought I was nuts. Yeah, without question. Friends as well. People that I didn't know, that I wasn't related to, like coworkers and stuff, they thought it was the greatest thing ever in the history of doing things. Totally different. Family didn't want me to. Friends thought it was awesome. They were jealous.
We didn't live in the city.
We didn't live in the city at all. We lived in a log home on 80 acres out in the country. So, but as far as most people would miss modern conveniences like electricity and running water, we have neither of those. I guess the one thing I miss my skid steer.
Yeah, for the snow.
Yeah, I miss my skid steer. What about you?
Well, I don't miss your skid steer. Well, I do miss your skid steer.
But what do you miss?
Honestly, other than my kid.
I know what you miss. The internet. Or having Wi-Fi.
Well, we're working on that.
But yeah, I think we got a good solution now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess not a whole lot.
No.
This is way better. I think for me, my biggest fear was A, finding a place when we got here, and B, making the trip safely. Because it was a long drive in the RV that I had just finished the week before. That's a heck of a shakedown run. And two other people, well, you included, you'd never pulled a trailer before, and you were overloaded.
Yep. I'd pulled a hay wagon, but not a overloaded, fully enclosed.
No.
No.
And then once we were getting here, we did have a place that we were landing at, a dry cabin, but it wasn't a place we were going to stay. So there were some tense times.
We made it out to the dry cabin. We made it from Seattle to Anchorage. My mother's cousins came and picked us up at the airport. We spent the night at their place. Adam found the blue truck the next morning, and here we are.
Here we are. It was a blessing that we had a cabin to go to, because we didn't have a final place to land when we got to Alaska, and we got one. Well, no one had been here in about 8 years, so
Alright, so we made it into the cabin. Adam got a lantern going so he can see. We had to uncover all the windows because they were boarded up. We left the board over the bedroom window because, you know, sleeping. We still have to get a big pile of siding, basically, out of here, tongue and groove. The kitchen is not bad. Obviously needs some cleaning up. You can tell nobody's been here for a while. Lots of spider webs.
we had been here. We had taken vacation here 3 times prior to moving here. So it wasn't like we were totally unfamiliar, but we had never done it in the winter. And we spent a lot of time in places like Valdez or Fairbanks, the Arctic Circle, that sort of thing. Not in Willow.
And that was usually July or September when we were here.
Yeah, we'd come up like Labor Day weekend. It was a pretty good time because all the cabin rates are 50% off because it's not tourist season. And you were just kind of on your own. It was kind of awesome.
Yeah. My biggest fear was, you know, the whole horror stories about bears and the weather and
Hold
being
on.
a girl.
Airplane.
I don't know that one.
Well,
My biggest fear was just being a girl around bears, I guess.
well,
And I still haven't seen a bear.
well, according to TV, there is a bear or a moose behind every tree. And while we do have plenty of moose here, I had to go 100 miles to get my bear. I gotta admit it, I've got so much adrenaline in me right now, I can't hardly talk. You hope for this and you hope for that, and it doesn't seem to happen. And a friend of mine from Go Midwest Fishing said, Adam, you haven't made it until you get negative comments. And when we released the bear hunting video, We got like 97% positive, but that 3% out there, whew, they wanted to make their point known, and I was like, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's still a free country mostly. So.
Yeah, your opinion is yours.
Yeah. Holy roosters are going
They're
nuts.
angry.
I know. Oh, because they want to be on YouTube.
Oh.
That's probably what it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's put them on YouTube.
Okay. Hey, you crazy chickens.
Okay, you're going to have to just be quiet for a minute.
Yeah, can you guys... We're trying to shoot a video here.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Well, you don't have to leave. Okay. What's the next one? What do you have planned for the future on your property?
On this property?
Oh.
A chicken muffler.
A chicken muffler, maybe a chicken stew. There's a few things that I want to do. One of the big ones is an outdoor cooking area. I want to build kind of a, I don't know if it's a gazebo or just a roof with a raised platform so it doesn't flood. But an outdoor cooking area, that is definitely tops on my list. In addition to that, we do have some work we need to do to the cabin, like getting it level and such. But and the greenhouse.
Yeah, we gotta actually make it a greenhouse instead of just a plastic covered house. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good storage for now.
Right. Do your research. Make sure you can run a chainsaw and split firewood.
Yeah,
Don't get a rooster.
You can't do enough research. You really, really can't. If you're the kind of person that can't leave, that can't be unplugged at all for any reason from life, don't choose this one. A lot of people, like you've actually mentioned, alone. This is not simple living. Everything is more complicated. I want water. I don't just turn the tap and have water. No, it's 20 below. I load up cans. I go to town. I get water. I bring the water in the house. I keep the battery charged for the pump. You want heat. I go out in that woods out there and I cut firewood. I split it and stack it. And Phyllis fills the stuff. Because I don't know how to do that part.
We're learning.
Baby steps.
Yeah, we're getting there.
But yeah, do your research. It's not an easy life, but nothing worth having is.
It's not an easy life, but it's not complicated.
Simple tasks are far more complicated. Living, I guess, is only if you choose it to be.
It's easier and it's harder at the same time.
It's expensive. I think we kind of knew that coming in, but when I'm paying $4.50 a gallon and I hear that back home it's $2.50 a gallon, yikes, it is expensive. And so is shipping.
Yeah.
Those fender flares, they were $250. It was $250 in shipping to get them here. So.
And they weighed about 5 pounds.
Yeah, about that. So you really gotta be careful that way and look at who will ship it for free or how you can get it that way. What about you?
I don't know. I'm just fine with where we're at, and kind of wish we were out a little further, but
Well,
we wouldn't be doing this right now if we were out further.
we needed to get to this point, I think, so we had kind of a base station
And then we can go out
and
further.
infect other areas.
Right.
Yeah.
little bit more relaxed.
Yeah,
You know, we don't have a house payment.
Yeah, we don't have an electric bill.
We
don't have car payments. We don't have any of that. We had a beautiful place where we were at, no doubt, but we were also probably $250,000 in debt, and we sold all of it mostly. That we didn't bring in 2 trucks, a trailer, and an RV, and we paid cash for this. We don't have any vehicle payments, so it's...
And we don't have any electric payment.
No.
So, I mean...
I definitely don't.
I guess one major benefit is if the weather is really bad and we can't get to work.
We just don't go.
We don't go.
Except that doesn't always work out for me, because my boss really, really, really wants me at work, and he will
pick you up at the end of the road.
He will pick me up at the end of the road when I wasn't smart enough to leave a truck because we're flooding. So I guess that's good and bad.
One thing we would have done differently is...
we wouldn't have moved anywhere near a river. Where we are. I love where we're at, don't get me wrong. We're 0.2 miles off the road and nobody else lives back there. So we are, you know, off the system, and it is kind of nice because we're also close to the parks. So we have access to things right away. However, the flooding, it's pretty stressful. I don't care for that so much.
Yeah, so, and one thing I would have done differently has done it sooner.
I know. I wish we could have. We had tried several times, but you know, we went ahead and got ourselves far enough in debt and a new house and vehicles and all of that you couldn't just up and leave. You had to actually make some money on it, and the market was never right, so it took us a while. But I don't regret moving here, not one little bit. I do not miss Wisconsin. Nope. This is better. We live in Willow, Alaska. What made us decide on this area? I guess we didn't necessarily have a specific area in mind.
We didn't.
The dry cabin led us to this, and
yeah,
we found this place for sale that was like a mile away, and we're like, oh man, we can afford that. Didn't do our research to know that it was going to flood 7 times a year, but it was close and I like it. And I didn't move to Alaska to live in Fairbanks or Anchorage. That's not... or
Whistler.
Yeah. I wanted to be out in the country. That's kind of my life. So,
when you're in Willow, it's not far to the gas station.
No. And Hatcher's Pass is like a quarter mile from
right
here.
There.
Yeah. For snow machining or hunting. I've done some hunting up there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's a neat area. I like Willow. It's cool.
I think we ended up here because there's a reason we ended up here. We just haven't figured it out yet. At the local thrift store, Willow Rose Thrift Store. I'm a stocker, sorter, a cashier, whatever I need to be while I'm there.
But it's been really good.
It's been a fantastic job. You get to know the people.
A lot of the locals. Which in the long run have become friends.
Yep. And so yeah, it's been a great job. Never thought I'd be in retail, yet here I am.
See, retail's awesome. I work at a fuel company. We have 4 of our own gas stations, and we haul fuel to our own stations. Also, we have a large truck repair facility. I sell aftermarket parts. I work on customer vehicles, and I've kind of taken over a lot of that, and it's been fun. I like it. I mean, I'm a salesman anyway, so I really do enjoy that part. Yet they have a metal lathe, which I really like because I'm a machinist too. So, well, you wanted to see where I work. Here it is. This is Fleet and Equipment, Big Lake Rental, all owned by Fisher's Fuel. I've worked here about a year and a half, and if you can believe it or not, it looked nothing like this when I started. It was dated, we'll say, like from the 60s. They gave me the go ahead and change it up how I thought would be necessary to actually sell things and attract customers, and I designed this. So all the old stuff is gone and lots of new stuff. I carry transmissions, all kinds of aftermarket parts, fasteners, you name it. So yeah, let's take a quick walk out in the shop. Typical big truck shop. We build a lot of our own fuel trucks. That's what we're doing here. Getting the tank ready to go on a truck. We also rebuild them, replace transmissions. I machine, I weld, I do all kinds of stuff here. So here we're doing a complete rebuild of a truck engine. Yeah, it's busy here all the time. It's been very different, kind of a learning curve for me, but I like the work, and they've been really, really good to me. The shed, they donated that to me. Equipment time, they let me use stuff, so it has been outstanding. I mean, we both ended up in places that we needed, and they needed us.
Yeah, last year it was the wood splitter and the snowblower.
Yeah, we had the snowblower all winter.
Yeah.
The wood splitter for one day pretty much takes care of us, but yeah. This year it was a Cat 966. It was a 304.5 mini excavator. It was a D3 dozer. It was a wood splitter for a day. Yeah, they've been good to us, and I don't regret taking that job at all.
No. Not at all.
We've done some fun things. We haven't had a chance to do a ton of things because we had to actually get set up and build a coop and a woodshed and all that. Somewhat to Phyllis's dismay. I mean, I know you'd rather be fishing a lot of times, but I'm so focused on getting things done here so that come next year, which is what we're hoping, we're going to do a whole lot more of the hunting and fishing side of Alaska.
Yeah.
This was just a tough year of building. We had
and
to
flooding.
do it. And flooding, yeah, there was that part.
I would say the fishing.
Yeah.
So far, I spent a lot of hours down on that bank.
Yeah, you did a lot more. I didn't hardly fish at all this year, but I did get to go on a bear hunt, and that was awesome. That was terrifying and fun all at the same time. It was great. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of that. I would say the biggest benefits of choosing this lifestyle to me is I'm not so caught up in the rat race, chasing the almighty dollar like I've done my whole life. And just the general freedom, right. the freedom from all of the constraints that normal life has you caught up in.
And I think it's quieter. It's a quieter lifestyle.
It's definitely all the distractions.
Unless you're up by the chicken coop.
Right. The roosters put an end to that. No, at night, we don't come home and watch TV. We'll play a game or maybe watch a little YouTube on our phones, but we don't watch TV. We don't do any of that. We also don't make the money we used to, but you don't need to if you don't have any bills.
We've had a lot more evenings of sitting around a bonfire than we have our whole...
We've done that more here since we've been here in a year and a half than we've done our whole lives. Just sitting around a bonfire and just relaxing with friends or fighting mosquitoes. That it's definitely take away all those
distractions.
No, you know what you got to do? You have to cut the cord.
Cut the cord.
Cutting the cord, which is what we've chosen to call our lifestyle change, has been quite significant and beneficial to us, both mentally and financially, and we just enjoy it.
Come join us out here.
Now for everyone's favorite round on Whose Line Is It Anyway? What? Where points don't matter? No? We're not doing that?
That's not what we're doing.
Okay.
All right, Adam, it's not Whose Line Is It Anyway, but good try, and it does give me an idea for a future video. However, let's jump right into this speed round and try to keep the answers very short to one word if possible. Ford or Chevy?
Ford.
Ford.
Stihl or Husqvarna?
Stihl. I have owned Husqvarna, but Stihl. What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Taco Bell or McDonald's?
Ooh, McDonald's fries.
Sounds like the outhouse to me. I'm gonna skip it.
Guitar or piano?
I'm going with guitar.
But I play the piano.
Yeah, I don't play the guitar. I'm just going with it.
Ouch. Anyhow, moving on. Kittens or puppies?
Kittens.
Puppies. Definitely
Kittens.
puppies. Puppies are better.
Puppy breath.
Oh yeah, puppy breath. Success or happiness?
Happiness.
Success. Which means happiness.
I can't believe I'm going to ask this next question, but it is funny, so I'm going to do it anyhow. Boxers or briefs?
None.
Boxers. Yeah, for me.
A little TMI there. But how about skirts or dresses?
What do you wear?
Yeah, Adam. Which one are you wearing?
Well, when I'm not at work. Neither.
Skirts.
Regret or doubt?
Don't.
Doubt. Definitely doubt.
Might regret it later, but
Yeah.
Change the past or see the future?
Ooh, see the future.
Change the past. What? I changed the past. We'd be here earlier. Like when I was 18. Oh, that was
wait.
way before you were born.
What?
What?
Not before.
Oh,
No.
no. Well, you were alive, but yeah, small.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Sunset. Yeah, not that much of an early riser. I don't get to see it.
How about tattoos? Any tattoos?
I
Don't have any.
don't have any.
Nothing against them.
No.
We just
no, I have nothing against them at all. I have plenty of scars if that counts, but no tattoos.
Well, that was a lot of fun, and I want to thank you both for joining me today and allowing me the opportunity to share your channel with my viewers. And is there anything that you would like to add in closing? Most
sincerely, we want to thank our subscribers, and we definitely want to thank you alone for this opportunity.
Yes.
It's a lot of work doing what you do and doing what we do, and we really absolutely appreciate this opportunity from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
But no, we want to thank our subscribers and our followers, and we watch all of yours. I don't always get to comment, my bad, but we learn a little bit of something. And the neatest thing, one of the neatest things that I will say about the YouTube channel is the community that it has gotten us involved in. There is definitely there's two types of YouTube channels out there. There's the ones that are made for TV that just, when you ask how they make money, they say, we have income streams. Then there's the real ones that say, we work our butts off and we still take the time and we do these videos and we do these projects. That's us.
And that's a lot of the people that we've gotten, I'd say we've gotten to know we've met one in person, but I feel like we know you alone. I feel like you're kind of part of our family, but definitely part of the community.
It is.
And
it's like a weird extended family that you've never met. But it makes it easier because we have the support. And we appreciate every bit of your support and or criticism. And I'm good with that too. I'm not easily offended, and sometimes people need to hear that. So yeah, we appreciate everything. We appreciate this life. Every day is a blessing. Tomorrow's not promised. And yeah, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you.
This is Adam.
And Phyllis.
From Alaska Cut the Cord.
Love you, bye.
This has been a lot of fun, and I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of Adam and Phyllis and all of their fun antics, be sure to check out these videos here. A link to their channel will be left in the description box below this video.